Hello everybody, my name is Jasmine aka Marisol, and within the series I want to teach you how to make basic Korean knots. But without further ado, let's get started with today's knot. This is the 삼정자매듭 or Triple-Clover-Knot. Okay, now to make the 삼정자매듭, I have prepared a practice string. This is just two pieces of 80 cm long braided nylon cord tied together. I'm using this brand right now. This is not sponsored in any way. It's just the one that I'm using right now. Start off, we're gonna need to do two singular 삼정자매듭, but this time they're gonna be a tiny bit different than a normal 삼정자매듭 because we're just making them on one string each. Let's start with our white string then. You wanna begin knotting around 10 centimeters from the start of your thread. Then we're gonna squish together the string into a loop. Take the string that is connected to our starting point and wrap it around the loop once. Like from the front, wrap it around. And you just hold it in place with your left hand. Setup should look like this. Okay. Then you take the other end of the white string, squish that together in a loop, push it from the front through the first loop, reach through that second loop with your index finger and thumb, and take what's in your left hand. So like this. And then you just want to pull that like halfway through this loop. Like so. Tighten that a bit if you need to. Then you take the rest of the white string and from behind, in this space where my left index finger is kind of peeking through, just push that string through there. Okay. Now, pulling a 삼정자매듭 like this tight can be a bit tricky, but don't worry, we'll figure out slowly. So you can already see like this loop and this loop sticking out. They will be important. Now you can see like those two strings crossing. I'm gonna just push that upper one a bit over here, like so. Then you can already see this kind of like rectangle, soon to be square shape. And if you like rotate it a bit, you can also see this loop over here. And those 1, 2, 3 are the 3 loops that we need to pull, as well as the rest of our string. You can pull them individually or try to pull them all at the same time. Just start pulling your knot tight. At the beginning it can be a bit difficult to like find the loops to pull on. Don't give up though. The more time you spend with this knot, the easier it will be to see for you. Okay, just try so that the middle is nice and tight. If your string is like mine, that might take a bit because it's a bit slippery and might open up again from time to time. Also, it doesn't matter what size the loops are right now. You just need to pull, pull, pull. Okay, I think that's like good enough for now. It's far from perfect, but that's fine because we readjusted a couple of times within this process anyways. So next, as you can see, there is a lot of excess string in the loops, and I kind of want to get rid of that. I'm also double checking that I have my 10 centimeters from the start. If you don't have that, your readjusting process might look a bit different than mine. So from your starting point, you'll follow the string into the knot, see where it goes, and then slowly pull the string so that you get string out of the loops and either onto the rest of the string, or if you don't have the 10 centimeters from the start, to this part of the string. So since I do have enough string over here, I'm just want to pull it to this string. Again, if you're not used to this might take a bit longer. If you're not sure where a string goes, you can always like test pull a bit, see where it gets tighter or looser. Just take your time. There's really no rush to this. Also, this tool that I'm using is called an awl. It's usually used in like sewing to poke holes and stuff. You don't need this. You can do everything with your hands. Just that my hands are a bit tired from all the knotting I do, so I use it as a little help. Okay, and this is our first 삼정자매듭 done. Again, it has the 10 centimeters from the start. And right now, I'm just gonna repeat that exact same process with the black string. So I see you in a second. So this is both our 삼정자매듭 done. They should just roughly be at the same length. And then we can finally move on to make the actual 삼정자매듭 or triple-clover-knot. So to begin, take it into your hand like this. Your string should be vertical. So now we're just gonna do a basic 삼정자매듭, but we're gonna watch where the placements of the 삼정자매듭 that we already done are. Okay, so take your left string, in this case for me it's the right string, squish it together into a loop, and wrap that string around the loop again. The 삼정자매듭 that we just made should be in this loop over here. Again, grab that with your left hand like so. Squish together the black string into a loop. Make sure that the 삼정자매듭 that we just made stays on the bottom. Then push the black loop through the white loop from the front. Reach through with your index finger and thumb. Make sure that the 삼정자매듭 doesn't pass the white loop. With your thumb and index finger, take what's in your left hand, like so. Pull it through slightly, but don't pull the 삼정자매듭 through the black loop, like so. And now, in the space where my left index finger is poking through, take the black string in from behind, push it through that space, like so. Now I'm going to rotate it again, let go, take my start and my end of the string into my hand, as well as both of my 삼정자매듭 that we already made, and we're gonna pull on those two and on the top and bottom. Again, just pull until the middle is tight. And once that is tight, we can move on to readjusting again. Like when you're making Norigae, you might not want to have this string here at the top. You definitely don't want too much string in those loops over here. So again, starting from the starting point of your string, moving through the knot, and finally out to the rest of the string, we're going to readjust the knot. Just the same as before, basically. But this time, when we get to the loops, we'll also need to pass through our already made 삼정자매듭 again. So let's just get started. Again, I'll leave this running for you in case you want to watch it, even though it's a bit hard to film. It's your decision whether or not you want to do both sides at the same time and slowly move down, or if you just want to complete one side and then do the other, completely up to you. For me, I just liked to close that like top space first. Okay, this is one side done. I'm gonna just finish up the other side off camera. And this is the finished 삼정자매듭 or triple-clover-knot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, maybe give it a like or subscribe for more content coming up. If you're interested in getting Norigae or Norigae inspired items and you've just realized that making them yourself is not for you, that is of course totally valid, and if you'd like, you can check out my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. See ya!